Okay, children, now we are going to see about the page number 80. Answer the following about the time problems. Sum number A, an office works from 10 a.m. to 6 a.m. That a.m. is not that, that is 6 p.m. What is the duration of working hours? So, what is the time duration? Here they given a.m. It's not a 6 a.m., that is 6 p.m. So, I change the sum. So, now I am writing only the statement. So, see the question from your book. So, an office works from 10 a.m. So, write the statement like this. An office works from 10 a.m. Working time. Office working time putkono. An office ending time. Ending time is 6 p.m. So, in the 6 p.m. So, in this p.m. we have to add 12 hours because we have to change this p.m. So, what we have to do? We should add 12 hours with 6 p.m. with 6 p.m. That is 12 plus 6, that is equal to 18 hours. Okay, children. So, next we have to write the another statement is office ending time. If the next statement is office ending time. So, office ending time is 12 plus 6, 18 hours we are written in. Yeah. So, that 18 hours you have to write. Then, office working time. So, we have to find out the duration time only. So, office working time is 10 hours. So, you have to minus. So, that is 8 minus 0, 8. 1 minus 1, 0. That is equal to 8 hours is the answer. Okay, children. So, this is the first sum. And the second one, a school works from morning 9 o'clock to evening 4 o'clock. So, morning 9 o'clock na a.m. Evening 4 o'clock na 4 p.m. So, this is also in p.m. So, what you have to do? You have to add 12 with the 4 o'clock and then you have to minus it. Okay. So, that shall we see that one? A school walks from. So, this is the A sum, children. Answer the following. This is answer the following. And now the B sum. Page number is 80. So B sum. A school works from same thing only. School ending time. This also we have to write the two statement. School ending time. That is equal to. That is the school ending time is 4 p.m. School starting time. First you write school starting time. That is 9 o'clock na 9 a.m. So I'll put 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. That is 9 a.m. And school ending time. Ending time na evening while we are going back home. No, ending time is 4 o'clock. So 9 o'clock na 9 a.m. 4 o'clock na 4 p.m. because that is evening. After 12 you have to write 4 p.m. Now what you have to do? This is p.m. We should add 12 hours. 12 hours with 4 p.m. So 12 plus 4 what gives you? That is 16 hours. So next you have to write the statement. How to write the statement now? School ending time எழுதணும். School ending time. School ending time is, what is the time? School ending time is 16 hours we are given, no? So you write 16 hours. And school starting time. School starting time, that is equal to how many hours? 9 hours. 9 hours. So you minus. So 16 minus 9, that gives you 7 hours. 16, 7 hours. So that is the 7 hours is the answer. 16 minus 9 is 7 hours. Okay. So this is the problem. So only 7 hours. 16 hours to 7 hours only. So answer is 7 hours. Okay. Now the third one. Now the third sum is C sum. And circle starts at 12:15 p.m. and ends by 2:30 p.m. What is the duration of the circus? So the circus is starting time and the end time they are given. So here, so first we have to write circus. Here circus starting time. Starting time எவ்வளோ இருக்குது? Starting time is 12:15 p.m. 12:15 p.m. And the circus ending time, that is equal to how many? 2:30 p.m. So here ending time is 12:15 p.m. Okay, yeah. So you have to add 2:30. Ending 12:15 p.m. and ending time is 2:30 p.m. So we can't minus it. So we should add 12 hours. 12 hours with 2:30. So if we add 12 with 2:30, that gives you, that's equal to 14:30 hours. So add panninga 14:30. So how to write this? 14:30. Circus ending time. Ending time na mudira nero. Ending time is how much we got? 14:30 hours. A circus starting time 12:15. 12:15 hours. So what is the duration? We got the duration time as 2:15 hours. You minus it. So what is the duration of the circus? So the duration of the circus is 30 minus 15 is 15. 2 hours 15 minutes. 14 hours 30 minutes minus 2 hours 15 minutes. Okay. Then the fourth one. Okay, now okay. Okay, children. Now we'll continue the next one. So remaining, you can do this as a homework, children. C, D, E, F, A, B, C are done. So D, E, F is the homework for you. Okay, now the next one is we are going to see about the information processing. So 3 sums you have completed. So 4, 5, 6, you can do it by yourself. You try this at home, children. Okay. Now the next chapter we are going to see unit 6 is the information processing. So now the next one, unit 6. Information processing. This is the information processing. This is about the main aim of this information processing is to enable the learners to count, compare and assume information such as invitees coming to attend the birthday party and sort out the library books or food productions or the number of people taking it. That is sorting out the library books or any food productions or anything, arrangements of the things, whatever the work you have taken, you have to arrange it according to the things you have kept. So that is the information process. How many books are there, how many, suppose if you are going for the party, now for how many members you have to prepare food and what are the items to be given and how many plates should be given, water bottles or ice cream. That is, you have to, according to this, you have to taking this everything, invitees to come and attend the birthday party, to arrange everything in a correct manner. So that is the information. So in this they are given the some of the pictures in page number 81, the bat, ball and carom board. Cricket bat is there, hockey bat is there and football and carom board. So you have to write, you have to collect all these items and count how many bats are there, cricket bats, how many cricket bats, how many hockey bats, how many carom boards and how many basketball. So you have to write it separately. So in the next page you can see you got the sports article is 7 bat and 10 balls, 8 carom boards and 10 hockey sticks. So you can count and write it separately. Then they are asking the questions. How many students like the cricket bat? So in this sports item, some of the students have liked each and every object. So how many students like the cricket bat? Only 7 students. And how many students like the football? 10. How many students like the carom board? Is 8. How many students like an hockey stick? Is 10. Or find the total number of sports articles. So you have to, if you add all these sports articles, you will get the item 35. This is the information processing. That is what all the items are there. How many people are liking and what question they are asking. According to that, you have to write the answer and make it as a total. This is the introduction for this. And now systematic listening is the next one. Okay, this systematic listing. What's the systematic listening? Is the number puzzle, and it's a unique game. It's a type of a game to create a more interest and the involvement in the maths. So how to do this one? Shall we say this? Here's a puzzle. They are given one rule. Choose any one number and add next number to it. Then add 9 to the sum and divide it by 2 and then subtract the number you chosen from. Can you guess the answer? Okay. So you can play with your friends also. Choose any one number. Suppose you want to know any number, you can choose number 5 which corner. But now I am thinking number 5. Okay. Add the next number. Next number add panna 6. That gives you 11. And 11 order. Then add 9. 9 add panna 20. And divide this by 2. Divided by 2 you will get 10. And then the subtract the chosen number. Number இப்போ 10 வந்தது இல்லையா, நான் இப்போ என்ன நம்பர் சூஸ் பண்ணேன் அதை 5 மைனஸ் பண்ணுங்க. மைனஸ் பண்ணால் நான் என்ன நம்பர் இங்கே போர்டில் போட்டேன், நம்பர் 5, that you will get the answer. So you think one number, then add the next number. Add next number. 5க்கு next number வந்து 6. So if you add this, you will get the 11. 11க்கு plus 9 add பண்ணுங்க. 9 add பண்ணுங்க, that gives you 20. 20 divided by 2, that is equal to 10 வருது. 10லேருந்து நான் திங்க் பண்ண நம்பர் இஸ் 5. ஸோ 5 மைனஸ் பண்ண 5. ஓகே. சப்போஸ் வேறு நம்பர் திங்க் பண்ணலாமா? சப்போஸ் ஐ எம் கெட்டிங் த நம்பர் 11. நான் 11 திங்க் பண்ணுனா ஆட் நெக்ஸ்ட் நம்பர். இதுக்கு 11க்கு நெக்ஸ்ட் நம்பர் வந்து 12. ஸோ யூ வில் கெட் 23. 23யோட 9 ஆட் பண்ணுங்கள். 12, 32. 32 divided by 2. How much? 2 ones are 2 16s are 32. So அதில் 16 minus what is the number? And then subtract the number from the social number. 23. Divided by 2. So 2 வந்தாக்கா 2 16s are 32. So 16 minus 11, that gives you 5. Okay. So this is the number puzzle. You can think and play with it. The next one is the Sudoku. You know that Sudoku? The object is to fill an empty square so that 1 to 3 numbers can appear only once in each row and column. So 1, 2, 3, step 1, step 2, step 3 and 1, 2, 3. ஒரே நம்பர் ஒரே காலம்ல again and again. It should not be repeated. Okay. So that is step 1. So இப்போ 1, 2, 3 இப்படி கொடுத்துருக்காங்கன்னா next we can write 2, 3. இங்கே 1 வரலாம், இங்கே 3 வரக்கூடாது. So you can write your 3. You can write like this. 1, 2, 3. 2, இது 3, இது 1. Again இங்கே 3, இங்கே 1, இங்கே வந்து 2. So it should not be repeated. If you are given the numbers, it should not be repeated. This is the 3 numbers Sudoku.